Hi everybody, Shabbat Shalom if you're following the lunar solar calendar. In this video, I just want to cover one of the most controversial verses in our Bibles. And that's 1 Corinthians 14, 34 through 35. In our standard King James, it says, "Let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also says the law. If they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church." These verses bring up many issues, especially non-believers use these as pinnacle points and argument points, and all that kind of stuff. Let's look in the Sefer translation. The Sefer translation isn't really any different. Here we are. And except it has a footnote, 1546. And when we notice 1546 in the Sefer translation, it says these verses are not in the earliest source text. I don't know what that means. I don't know what his source texts were. But I did take a look in my 1560 Geneva Bible, and I found something that actually clarifies the controversy of these verses. Should these verses not be in our Bibles? I don't believe so. So what you're looking at on your screen is the 1560 Geneva translation. I know it's a little bit hard to read. But as you notice at the end of verse 35, that little sign with a Y and a C over it that is circled with the arrow, that means the word that. So what it is saying, for it is a shame for women to speak in that church. So I wholeheartedly believe in the real context of these verses, it's not saying that women should not speak in the church or even or even ask anything. I think he's talking about that specific church in that time of the Corinthians, because things were just so combobulated and they were so disorganized and stuff. And in context, 1 Corinthians 14 is talking about order and organization within the church, within the gifts, etc. And, we know this makes sense. We see Yahuwah raises up women all the time. We see this within the active living body of our time right now. So there's no way that the Standard King James Version could be deemed entirely accurate. I think the Geneva Bible really nails this and puts these controversial verses into retrospect and into the proper perception. So I just wanted to share that, guys. I pray this is an edification and a building. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you.